Okay, cool. Hey, hello and welcome everybody for a little Hexarchy. I've been playing this game, well, for the last maybe 3 or 4 days. Ever since I've discovered it, I've been playing it a lot. Having a lot of fun with it, so I thought I'll just upload a video of some multiplayer, and I got a really fun one with 6 players even, which I think is the first time I had that many players in one game, so that was cool. It was a fun game. So I'm just trying to showcase the game a bit. I'm not sure I'm going to explain too much about the mechanics, maybe more a bit about tactics and strategy for those who already know the game and maybe new and want to have some, want to see how it plays once you're a bit more experienced, and maybe see what they could do differently. So first of all, what we notice is here we have a hut, which instantly gives me a lot of stuff. Personally think that's probably a bit too strong, that you can just settle there and get all that stuff, which gives me basically a turn 1 settler without needing to buy food or get anything else, which is really strong. And I still have 3 luxuries just to buy more cards and get more stuff. I think I'm gonna go forge? No, I think I'm gonna... I'm not sure. I mean, next turn I definitely want mining. I would have loved it this turn for the stone, but I didn't get it, so I think I just go for a harbor and make sure I have money and that I get some better trade stuff. So harbor, for people who don't know, gives you 1 or 2 random resources from basically the NPC trader. So regardless of what other people are buying and selling, you get some resources. Even if you don't have no connections to other empires, which of course is the case. And so it seems I went for pasture, which gives me a luxury item. And also something I just learned is every type of luxury item and also food item, the first of its type. So in this case wool, right? But there are other types, will actually give you 2 instead of just 1. It's the same if you buy it. I knew that happened when you buy it because it has a ×2. But like if I got this diamond, then I'd have 4 luxury goods, but if I got second diamond, it would have just been like 5. So ×2, and then, yeah. Anyway, so we're swimming in money. We don't have that many hammers yet, but we saved the mine, so we can go there, get the stone. And we, of course, since we're England, we're gonna go for another settlement. Oh yeah, and there's also a nice spot. There's more luxury and more food, and of different types, because it's sea luxury and seafood. So this is really nice. I think I'm gonna burn the pasture here because I'm not really caring about the pigs up there. Yeah, foraging those, but other than that, don't think I'm gonna settle there just to get the pig pen, I guess that's what you call it. Since food is nice, but population is hard to make work, or at least I don't know how to make it work. I also don't know how to make military work, really. I mean, I can make it work a little bit, and I think I'm gonna do some later military here in this game, but generally I just enjoy building up and getting all the influence with culture. Another settler, so I think, yeah, I can't play it yet, so I'm just gonna do that. Put it in storage, and yeah, burn the pasture. And end the turn, having some more gold. Yeah, so leftover hammers get converted to gold at the end of the turn. Also something that I didn't realize at the start, but you see just a nice little icon. Also, if you ever want to buy something with gold and you don't have enough gold, but you do have hammers, the hammers will get used up instead of gold. So you can draw cards with hammers, basically. Which is a bad trade. Usually you want to trade gold for special resources so you can save the hammers, but in case you're ever having an abundance of hammers but not gold, that's something. So I get mobilize here, which is cool. There's no horse for sale, so I'd have to play for 3. Definitely getting another harbor because we're England, and we're swimming in money also because we're at the coast. So England gets +1 gold at all the water tiles, and York is going to make us nice amount of money. Also, there's this inland sea that can have a harbor trade route somehow. Inland lake, I mean, which is kind of funny, but cool. Granary, I think I played once. I'm still not sure what to think of Granary and if it's worth playing in general. The free extra pop can be useful, I guess. I mean, definitely, I mean, population is points eventually, and if you can keep happiness up, it's also like resources. But that's the thing, right? You have to keep happiness up. Then again, we're swimming in luxuries, so I think that's also something I could be more conscious of trying to do in the future. Right, so I'll just keep that there, and then we're not losing any income. I think here, yeah. Like Gawking gives you a nice, the +1 gold, +1 happiness in the capital, like as a permanent every turn, which also works nicely with bigger populations there, because the +1 happiness cancels out the +1 population basically. So one pop needs 1 happiness, or happiness goes down, and then you get less resources in the future. Again, we're England, so I want to settle another lake, pump up the money even crazier, get another harbor. I think that was the idea. Also, this seems fairly safe. And I'm not quite sure where the other players are, so I don't want to go just downwards, even though there's a nice other stone here that you can barely see. I'm not sure I was fully aware of that when I made this decision. It's definitely a weakness of mine that I don't look around the map too much in all directions sometimes, or I miss things, including enemies right in my territory. Yeah, at this point, like a lot of these cards will never play, will burn a lot. I don't want to play troops yet. We already built 1 library, that's good enough for now. We're gonna rush for education now anyway. I built a Great Wall because it prevents me from getting like rushed out of nowhere basically. And it makes me feel a bit more safe, which also means I don't need that many troops. And here we get the Divine Decree. As I said earlier, it gives 1 permanent gold and happiness, which is really good. Yeah, so we're getting education. Then next turn the plan is to get education. And get education and get universities going. We already have the stone and the marble lined up for the first one, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, here I decide the food is probably better at first than the slow growth. That way we're getting another pop immediately over there. I think at this point we're gonna trash the thing. I would have harvested this thing, I forged this, but it's already occupied by an opponent, by Rome, so yeah. Either way, it's turn 4, we're having 3 cities, a 4th one on the way. This is really, really good, all thanks to the hot start, for sure. Getting settler turn 1, that was just really, really good. So yeah, another reason why I think huts are maybe a bit, maybe they shouldn't just give you, maybe they just should not give you food. Maybe a couple of luxuries is fine. Anyway, whatever. This is what it is now, and there's active balancing going on anyway. So here I want to buy the 3rd science, so I can save the hammers, get the secularism to get the university, and start building that university, which fixes both happiness and gives culture and gives science. It's crazy. Despite the Great Wall, so here I forgot how the Great Wall works, in that it takes like, I think they have to stop outside your territory, and then it takes one full turn to get into my territory, which means I can't get rushed. But I thought because I'm like right at the edge, they could like spawn here and then move over, and with charge they could. Actually, they could. If they barracks here, they can charge in. So I guess that wasn't completely wrong. They couldn't hear, and they couldn't hear, but actually, yeah, Hastings would have been in danger. So I guess I was correct, but I remember when I played it, my reasoning was incorrect. I didn't think about barracks play. Anyway, but that's what we put a defender here. I don't expect any stronger unit, like anything that a single swordsman can't defend on turn 5. And also afterwards we can send them over if nothing comes and pressure the tiles a little bit, which is a nice thing you can do with military. Like, getting a city is really hard, but just standing on a tile and converting it is a lot easier, and then it's up to them to attack you and move you back and reclaim the tile, etc. All the while they can't use the tile, which is nice. It's a nice little play you can do with military if you don't need them for defense. Or if you think you don't need them for defense, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, so the current plan is of course just universities and then go for monasteries and just make a lot of, I mean, also go for currency obviously with our income. So it's just going to claim a lot of territory, start building more wonders and not lose our cities and, well, make more happiness and just get points through all of these things. I think we build our last harbor here. Oh no, we already have all of them, so the harbor's gonna be gone. Jeweler, yeah, I think. So knowing now that I would get 2 for the first time, because I don't have that type of luxury yet, I guess it might be worth to build 1 for 2 iron, because we don't really need the iron, and there's a lot of on sale anyway. So it's like a free 2 luxury buildings, which is nice. Our deck, thanks to all the burning, is very thin. So, I mean, I guess we can play 2 universities a turn by just drawing a lot in theory. Maybe we might have the money for that. And yeah, here I'm not sure if I play it or burn it. I think playing it would have been fine. Yeah, especially I'm not really needing the iron. Yeah, I'm not really needing the iron, so I should probably play it somewhere. Oh yeah, here I'm like... yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can buy something, get 2 off and then sell it. And I guess that doesn't work for giving me money, so instead it just puts on happiness. I don't know. Actually, I have to rewatch that part to make sure what actually happened. Yeah, this spearman was utterly pointless. Right, again, I'm forgetting how wall actually works. The Great Wall actually works. This was completely pointless. Yeah, as you can see later, I'm like 2 points off of winning a turn earlier. And yeah, I'm pretty sure had I not played that pointless spearman, that would have been at least 1 point more. Oh no, actually you get a point for, yeah, maybe not, but still, that was pointless. That was really, really pointless. No, think about it. I mean, in terms of victory score, 1 unit and 1 pop are the same. They each give you 1 victory point. So maybe you could make a case for spamming a lot of troops in low food cities where they don't need a lot of food to go back up. But then the problem is you don't make a lot of income, so I guess that's not really a good idea either. Rome got that mine. Russia got the pigs. And overall I'm pretty safe. I have the Great Wall, I have some territory around, yeah. So we start getting happiness bonuses and our culture. Oh, cool. So the mine that Rome built is now ours. Thanks, Rome. How very generous of you to build this so we can take it over with our culture spam. Yeah. So here I'm still nervous, I think, about military. So I'm thinking, should I just go gunpowder and build like 1 dude and then use the swordsman to pressure a little bit. And again, because I'm more safe than I think I am, this is very likely the wrong decision. If I end up doing it, I think I do. Or maybe not. No, actually I'm not. Thank God. Yeah, I think here I'm checking. Oh yeah, right. So I'm like, okay, I'll build 1 more university and then I'll switch to theology and go to the monastery. Yeah. And Hagia Sophia is also quite nice. I might actually build that this turn. Yeah, I built that this turn. I can afford it. And I guess this is Colosseum for 2 stones, yeah. And then the Wonder, probably? No, I probably draw more cards first to see what else I have as options. Alright, that's an easy 2 burns. We don't... Well, actually the mass production might have been good to keep for the monasteries. I don't know. Then again, our deck is so thin, it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, thanks to people buying science, we can now sell it and build that, but then I realize I don't really have a good spot to put it on, and I really want to put it on this island to claim a lot of stuff. So instead I built the other miracle wonder. Oh yeah, and invest, of course, for more hammers and more hammers next turn. And the forge, of course, for also more hammers and more hammers next turn. And the monument for more happiness. Yeah, save the East India Company and burn the spearman. Wait, did I play a spearman? Oh, I played, yeah, again, misplay. Because I still thought someone could maybe go in here. Which is wrong, but, wow. It's what I thought at the time. Because again, I misunderstood how, or I forgot how Great Wall actually works. But yeah, the game is going incredibly well, as you can see. The deck is really, well, it's very thin, and we're having a ridiculous amount of money and luxury production to go through our deck on top of that. And also we're stealing everyone's tiles, which is feels great, man. This is better than military conquest. And now I spy the Hanging Gardens in the south, and I think I'm just gonna send the guy down there and hope I steal it. Yeah, so now we can annex that and build East India Company there. It's instantly, I don't know, 12 points. It's crazy. And yeah, barely cost us any hammers. Yeah, no, so we're sending down that dude. And here, yeah, London is safe. I mean, Hastings is also safe, but yeah. Alright, so we don't need more science at this point, so science is just a ridiculous amount of money. Because all game long the price of science went up, because every turn someone bought some science. I think was also some of the people who bought science, and now that I produce a lot of science, I can just dump it back to the market at ridiculously high prices and make, well, ridiculously large amount of money. Yeah, so I want to build another monastery. Yeah, down here, because it makes it easier to steal tiles, and I want to steal more tiles. England has the advantage that you go over the sea faster, but yeah. Stealing opponents' tiles is also cool, because then you get their stuff. And I don't know if you can actually steal tiles with wonders on it, with culture conversion, but yeah. Anyway, and then buying some food, pushing up population manually, and using luxuries to try and get happiness bonus, like we love the king bonus, yeah. Now again, I'm pretty sure had I min-maxed a little bit more, had was this not a spearman but another luxury thing, that could have been the extra points needed to win a turn earlier. Yeah, building second monastery. And yeah, but anyway, they're very far ahead thanks to the great start. And this is kind of how that played out. So you burn a lot of cards to get to university very quickly. You spam those, then you spam monasteries. You take a large amount of territory very quickly. As a result of that, you're protected by a great wall. You're having other wonders. You have, like I see 3, what are they called, monoliths, obelisks, that give AoE happiness, right? So you make points passively that way. You have population, you have a lot of money, you can buy all the resources you want. And science makes you a lot of money. Yeah, so this guy was going for a play like that. I actually don't know how that works, if he now could charge here as well, if he knew this was going to get converted. Because now he's already in order. But anyway, he didn't know that was gonna happen, neither did I, so he charged no go. And I could go down to his wonder and steal that. Which I did. Now of course he can just spam another guy and take it back. Well, he can't take it back the same turn unless he has Conquistador on his dudes. Yeah. But so I'm standing on his wonder and can just take that over. Feels good, man. Hang gardens, here I come. And yeah, because I have the library, I'll get more tech from other people, but I really don't need any of that, basically. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for here. Probably just a safety musketman, because now he has barracks here. I'm not even sure he can use, like, can I use them now? Because they're in my territory. It didn't seem like I could, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yeah, drawing to build another monastery. Cannon doesn't require population, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll build it, I guess, but I really should just spam Holy Warrior and another monastery. Yeah. Which I think I do. Or no, Monolith. Also cool. Yeah, and I think now I just draw through to get to monastery again. Yep. So we built the last monastery. Poured some of the stuff for no real reason. Could have played that actually. But yeah, now we're just manually doing that. What I should have done is probably food up first. Maybe food up York to 6 pop or London to 6 pop. Because you have higher chance of getting We Love the King the higher your pop is. But I don't know. Here I just sell all my signs for 128 gold, because that's a reasonable thing to do in the late game, I guess. Yeah, science is worth something. And then just buying from the market, basically. Yeah, I mean, the deck is so thinned out, it's really just playing the same cards over and over again at this point, which is kind of how deck building works, I guess, once you're committed to strategies. So monasteries, I'm full of them, I don't have any more. But Holy Warriors, I think I have 1 or 2. Well, I have 1 more guy, maybe I can give it to it in theory. But anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, and here too, I should have fooded them up first, and I think this is when I realize it, but yeah, whatever. Oh, it's turn 9, we're already 109 points as a result. And we're getting a couple more afterwards anyway. And yeah, all that without, well, I was gonna say without military conquest, but that's not quite true. But yeah, so that's the culture, spam, rushing university strategy, I guess. Or one way it can go, especially if you have a really good early start with an extra settler. So again, to summarize, I got Harbor because I'm England, I got more money from the water tiles. I used that to buy a lot of resources to have more efficient builds. I got a library early. I always bought science when it was on offer, which I think it was every turn, and I could do that because I had that much money. So I could go through education faster. Because I had some resources like stone. Actually, I think that was the only resource I had in that sense. I could also build some extra buildings cheaper, like library, coliseum, stuff like that. Then university, of course, needs stone and marble. Yeah, so great game, very fun. And now we basically don't have cards anymore because we don't need them, because now we could just repeatedly do the other things. Except we get more cards from the library. Anyway, but so that was game. 121 points to, yeah, the next, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Mob Tube, but I've seen him earlier, or them, I don't know. He or they had higher scores earlier. Maybe they just tried something new and it didn't quite work out as they expected. And yeah, China got wiped off the map at some point by Rome, it looks like. But yeah, cool. That was the game. Russia didn't expand a whole lot. Well, I guess Novgorod could take over. Oh no, there's another one at the edge. Yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. See you around.